doctor, now!
So peaceful here. You're very fortunate.
I have relations in London. The air raids sound terrifying.
Yes.
Are your family there?
My father passed away some years ago. My mother lives in Hampshire.
But you must have close friends in London.
Not really, no.
No young lady?
No. I don't understand why they're out so late. It's bitterly cold.
This is a home for incurables. No one leaves. They lock people away to make believe they don't exist. I don't know if you understand, Charles, how fearful people can be of what's different.
Oh, I understand, most particularly.
They do that when the family say so. They call it the kindest thing, but it isn't in the least. They bring them out in all weathers. First a cough, then pneumonia. Let's go back inside, Charles.
Yes.
No pulse.
But it's conscious, it must have. Get a monitorite. There's something here. Rate of about 20. Charles, help us. Is that good or bad?
Bad.
Laceration of the temporal parietal area. No fracture clinically. And blood in the ear canals. Pupils equal.
Blood pressure 80 over unreadable.
I think theirs is normally lower than ours. I'm not sure.
It's sure low now. Some kind of bigeminy?
Tyrrell.
I'm not a doctor. I don't know enough about it.
Let's get access. Oxygen 15 litres per minute. Atropine 500 mics.
Tyrrell, oxygen!
Yes, they're oxygen breathers.
Airway clear. Breathing spontaneously, maintaining strong pulse. Still bradycardic at 20. Get that atropine. See if we can't speed him up. Loud S1 and 2. Third and fourth sounds. Systolic and diastolic murmurs.
We're in.
I want a 12-lead ECG. X-ray skull, C-spine, chest, abdomen, and pelvis. FBC, U and D glucose cross-match and gases. Contact radiology for an urgent CT.
Right.
What are his chances?
It's in a critical condition.
Chris.
Okay, everybody help out. Any doubts, ask Dr. Preston or Dr. Stewart. Can you talk to it?
I can.
Well, get everything you can out of it. It may not be long.
It's too weak.
Interrogation might be too much.
Do it.
Rate's picking up. 40, 60, 100.
How's that now?
VT.
Some kind of tachy. Pulse is gone.
Is that VF?
Cardiovert.
Setting.
Tyrrell.
I don't know.
Start at 100 joules. Unsynced.
Charging.
Clear. 200.
Charging.
Clear. 300.
Charging.
Clear. We've got a pulse. We need to get it to an intensive care unit.
We need a complete blood analysis and scans of all its major organs.
It's the only way we can attempt to define its anatomy and physiology, otherwise we won't be able to treat its injuries.
I'll get you everything you need. Drink, organize airborne medevac. Dr. Tucker, record the interrogation. I want a videotape for the historical record.
No!
Forgive me, my dear friend. Forgive me.
Abducted? Yes, sir. an engineer, a gamekeeper, a group of fishermen, a farmer. None of the disappeared has been seen again. Now, each abduction eventuates with a consistent modus operandi. Surrounding objects appear to bend. The victim folds away into invisibility. They can be taken from anywhere, even a locked room with no means in or out. And always coastlines, rivers, reservoirs.
Always water?
Always. Perhaps their own water supply has dried up.
I'll hear no talk of men from space. Is that clear? Is there no actual intelligence as to where they are or why?
Our guest in the country house may know. Now, if Tyrrell could make contact with its people...
No! I think it's time that Lieutenant Tyrrell returned to his duties. There is a war on, Major.
Someone else is responsible for these abductions.
Charles, look, it's hard enough to believe in one set of spacemen, let alone more.
If they have the capacity to take our people without our being able to prevent it, then first I should have expected some endeavor to recover their comrade.
Perhaps they simply don't know he's here.
Yes, and perhaps they're able to shed light on these abductions, so it is paramount we establish communication. If I could return with the visitor to his own people, as a cultural attaché, if you will, to learn from them and let them learn from me. Sir, I sincerely believe that I have the power to do our country some good in this matter.
No, I'm sorry, Charles. General Ramsey has made his decision. You'll best serve your country and yourself by keeping your mouth shut and forgetting you ever even met that creature. Charles? You really do think they came from another world, don't you?
The major powers of this Earth are at war. Germans have developed a rocket which in the near future might be capable of journeying out into space. Yes, I imagine these events might be of great interest to otherworldly civilizations.
Otherworldly civilizations?
His companions and he came here to make contact, possibly guide us away from this path of war and bloodshed. Fraternization with beings from another Earth is the most important moment in our history. Might be the salvation of a world at war with itself. And look how we've squandered this moment, how we've treated that gentle being.
Before I wouldn't speak because I feared endangering the Echoes. I feared your knowledge of their existence might be passed on to the NDs.
What were they afraid of?
Themselves?
The explosion we picked up. They detonated their own spacecraft's engines.
Not just that one. Every other craft, every other settlement. The whole civilization.
Why, Charles?
The NDs were turning them into their agents. Like your own people, given brain implants. The Echoes are a highly compassionate race. They would rather lose their own lives than be put to some violent purpose. After a fashion, we might envy my late friend. Do you still study Plato? Only the dead shall see the end of war. I can't imagine how it must feel to be so far from home, be so remote from one's own kind. But there must have been a reason that brought you here, that made sense to you to come all this way. If you were prepared to make such a sacrifice, perhaps one of our kind ought also.
Perhaps when you have leave.
Elsie. Look after him.
I will.
They had seen living planets taken throughout the galaxy. They had brought a warning. But we weren't ready to listen.
What was the warning?
The Endes are farmers. They seek out planets with living systems. Their civilization is based upon the manipulation of organic matter. They use the life of a planet as a commodity, a resource, a fuel. Earth was their first contact with intelligent beings. They took some people. They studied them. They devised how they could use this planet with its curious life form. Water.
They put something in the water.
Yes.
So that's it. A cosmic war fought by poisoning the water.
It was more subtle than poison. Female hormones.
Falling sperm counts.
Huh?
Sperm counts have been diminishing for the last 50-odd years. If left unchecked, most men will be infertile by the year 2050.